All right.
We live? We good?
We are live.
Awesome. I got these Twitch up and YouTube for the 0 people that watch our YouTube.
Yeah. All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Super Davis Bros podcast. We've been on vacation for a week, so we're excited to be back. And today we're going to be doing the mystery box.
The mystery box dose, right?
Yes,
The second one.
2.0. So for those of you that haven't listened to our first mystery box episode, basically what we are going to do is we are going to we're going to shuffle a few different topics. I got to shuffle. I actually did it beforehand, so I know what it is right now. But I just did it, so it's okay.
Okay.
So I'll tell you the.
I mean, one of us had to know to shuffle.
Yeah, to
randoms.
shuffle it, right? Yeah. But we
Charles,
both,
can you shuffle those for us?
but we're
No?
both kind of going into it blind. We haven't prepared, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna talk about different. We're gonna draft based on these random topics that we've selected. We've selected a few different topics that we wanted to talk about, and we decided to do mystery box this week, which we did last time with Adam, and it kind of worked out pretty well. We're just gonna draft back and forth about just some dumb topics. So, George, do you want to know what the topics were that I shuffled between?
I'll just find out as we go through the shuffle, right?
No, because we would just be drafting one topic.
Oh my bad. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do want to
Yeah.
know all the topics, and then I can guess which one.
Okay, cool. So
okay, but real quick, Nick Foles is on here. He
What
said,
up?
"Mystery box episode, boys. I'm hyped."
Yeah. This one's gonna be. I'm pretty excited
He's-
about what it landed
He's
on.
the only one talking right now, and he's going, "Guys, it's a mystery box episode. Let's get hyped. We need that energy, 110%."
He's definitely our most dedicated fan, Nick
Yes,
Foles, which is impressive because he's very busy as a professional NFL quarterback. So
Mhm,
really
mhm.
appreciate it. So, yeah. Anyway, here are the topics that we had. We had best fast food French fry. I'm gonna pause this for a sec. just
Best
to do.
fast food French fry.
Yeah. So
Just one singular French fry.
no, like what fast food place
I
has the
had
best?
one from
Like-
Wendy's.
Like
As a
mi-
bunch, McDonald's.
but singular Wendy's. No, but it was just so it was drafting which French fry was the best from McDonald's to Wendy's, whatever. Okay.
Okay.
So that was one. The other one was best vacation spots. The next one was best restaurants.
Okay.
Okay. And then the other one was best albums of all time. And the last one was what was it? I can't.
If it was best albums, it's just gonna be Matt talking to himself the whole time. I'll go.
I just
Yeah.
picked our
Wait,
top-
which album's that? The Taking Back Sunday one. Oh yeah, they're good.
Okay, fair enough. But that was what the topics were. And there was one
What
more.
was the last one?
I'm trying to remember what it was now. I'm sorry, dude. I can't remember. It wasn't the one that was picked. So
Okay, well that's good because if we didn't remember the one that was picked,
yeah, that'd be a lot worse. But okay, I shuffled it. I put it in an Excel sheet, shuffled it, and do you want to take a guess at which one it was?
the mystery one.
It was the mystery one. You
And
are-
we don't know what it is about,
You
so
are
that's
so
today's
smart.
podcast.
You're so smart.
Thanks for joining.
No, it was
I'm gonna guess restaurants.
good guess. It wasn't. It actually, I'll just say this: it's very fitting, considering we're coming back.
Best
from
vacation spots.
Yeah,
Okay,
best
okay,
vacation spots.
okay.
So, we just got back actually from Disneyland. So,
It was rigged.
was it rigged?
I don't know. Did you just go? Oh, actually, you know what? Vacations would be a good one because we just got back from vacation.
Oh no! I just
Because
I-
then it would have been
it-
rigged. But if
it
it was
actually
actually
worked
random,
out. I thought about that. I was like, oh, maybe we should just do vacation spots because we just got back from them. But no, it wasn't.
Hmm.
Yeah. Anyway,
Nick
so-
Foles said, "I'm so dedicated to the Super Davies Bros, and I'm still not even number one fan."
We just said you were number one
we
fan.
thought what
We thought we
classifies
clarified that.
you as number one fan, Nick Foles?
Our
And then
Fasha?
he said, "Did you guys get the ears?" And no, my daughter got some ears from where we vacationed from, if that's what he's talking about.
Yeah, I'm sure that's. Well, we should talk about our vacation, considering we're gonna talk vacations.
Okay, we went on vacation
Where
and it was
go, Jordan?
fun. We went to Anaheim, California, and visited the happiest place on earth, right? Disneyland.
Most expensive place on earth.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Sorry, I'm
But
mixing
money
up the
equates
sayings.
to happiness.
Yeah, right. But it can buy me a boat. There's a song that sings. It's like, I don't know how it goes, and I'm not gonna try actually.
Is it a country song?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's why I don't.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I'm gonna butcher it
Yeah.
anyways.
You're like, Matt's not gonna get it anyway.
Yeah. So
Anyway, yeah, we did go to Disneyland. And it was a blast. We had a good time. We went with our whole family. And what was your favorite ride, Jordan? Well, you should kind of tell them how we did Disneyland this time.
we went to it, and then we, stood in a lot of lines.
Yes.
No, we did 3 days in Disneyland. We definitely did this one entirely focused on our kids.
Yeah.
We like the big rides and stuff, but our kids are young and they don't like big fast rides. So I think the fastest, craziest ride that we did was Pirates of the Caribbean. Would you think that that's correct?
Yeah, that's probably the scariest because we have all kids under the age of 10, and my daughter is just 2. So we decided this Disney is the first time we've ever done it, but this is the first we decided with this Disney that we'd just do little kid rides, and I've actually never done Disney like that. So usually we're all on the hunt to get Indiana Jones or Space Mountain or Splash Mountain or whatever. And it was kind of fun, actually. It's kind of a cool experience, I think. Like,
yeah, it was cool to, not feel like, sometimes you kind of like dread, like, oh, I gotta go on Dumbo.
yeah.
Sometimes, but, this time I was just stoked to do them all. And I loved watching my kids do it and all of our family do it. And it was a blast. I know my kids freaking had so much fun. Plus, we got to go to Legoland too on this vacation.
You did, yeah. How was that?
Yeah, sorry. It was cool. We didn't. It closes really early for an amusement park at 7, and maybe that's just on Sundays. I actually didn't check all the hours, but.
Oh no, you went on Saturday.
Oh, we did, huh?
Yeah,
So
it
yeah,
should
it was.
definitely
That's
have
weird,
been
huh?
there. Yeah, on
It
a
was only
Saturday.
7 p.m. when it closed.
That's crazy.
And they even had like lights all over the park, and they all turned on, and then they closed the park.
That's so
I was
stupid.
like, what? I bet this place would be really cool seeing the Legos at night, like lit up. You know what I mean?
Do you think it had to do with the fact that maybe because sometimes Disneyland will close early because they'll have
No, it
rent
said
out to
online
the
7
club.
p.m. close time.
Always?
Yeah. And they have like a Twilight pass they sell from 5 on, they said.
5 on?
Yeah,
So for 2
for 2
hours?
yeah. Because I was
So
like,
dumb.
we showed up kind of late, and I was like, hey, do you guys do like a half-day pass? Because I'm not here. We didn't get here on time. And they're like, no,
Yeah.
we just do a Twilight one, which goes from 5 to the end of the time. And I kind of figured it would 5 to 10 or something like that. It's kind of what I assumed.
How long was it? Sorry. How much was the Twilight Pass? Do you remember?
I don't remember, but we were there at 2 or 3, so we weren't about to leave for the Twilight Pass kind
Yeah.
of thing.
I guess I was just curious, how much they charge for 2 hours.
I bet it was what I anticipated paying, which was $80 per person. I bet it was about that, but I ended up, if you buy the tickets in the park, they were $130
That's so
per
insane.
ticket.
What do they
Doesn't
think they
matter
are,
the age.
Disneyland, and they close at 7?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And then they did, you are able to buy them online. I got them a little cheaper for $109. But I don't like to just bag on it because I thought the Legos that are out there were pretty amazing. Like they have a lot of cool setups. They have like boats and stuff that the kids can kind of drive with remote controls and
Oh, that's
stuff kind
cool.
of randomly in the park at nights, and they got themed sections, but we only made it to two different or about three different theme sections.
What were the theme sections?
One of
Did they have
them
a Batman
we did
one?
was like the Technics Legos, like the connecting bar Lego kind
Oh
of
yeah,
stuff.
okay.
And then
Connects
we
or
went
whatever?
to like the Egyptian area, and then we went to like the medieval area, and then we kind of breached the like deep sea diving stuff, which
Oh,
was way cool. We did a submarine ride, which tops Disneyland's tenfold because they actually have real fish in it and sharks and stuff.
That's
But they have like
better
a
than
little
Disneyland's
screen in front of
Finding
you.
Nemo.
Yeah, for sure. They have a little screen in front of you that says like 6 things of treasure, and you kind of look for those. They're pretty easy to spot, but it kind of is exciting. You like press the screen when you pass one.
Oh,
Like,
that's
oh,
cool.
there's a sword. There's a treasure chest, and they're each made out of Legos under
Okay.
the water.
That's super cool.
Yeah,
That's
but
cool.
that was that was cool. And there's tons of crazy cool Lego sets, and the amount of Legos it takes to build them and stuff. But there was like the Jurassic Park area that we didn't get to go to.
They had a
And
Jurassic Park area and you didn't go?
no,
Oh,
well, we
man.
started on one side and we were gonna work our way around it, and then it was closed.
Sucks, dude.
Yeah,
So do you think when we go again, do you think you'll do it again? If we go back?
I want to do it again. Yeah, for sure. We yeah, I want to see more of it, no doubt. And Ariel and I need a place. We want to place little sniper Legos around that place. We want to
Sniper
like sneaky
Legos?
put sniper Lego pieces. Kind of an inside joke, but it'd be
okay.
funny to like place your own minifigures. Just have your
Oh.
joke there.
It would be kind of funny to put your own. I wonder if they have like.
We were gonna aim them at like the Capitol building.
So do they have tons of like setups like of different Lego built cities and stuff like the Capitol, I guess.
Yeah, they do.
Okay.
Yeah, they have like all kind. They have full cities built for
That's
sure.
cool.
They show like they have like one of California beaches all done up, and then they have like wells in the water and stuff. But they also like they theme it, and they have little like in the medieval park they have like a knight, and then they have like some pigs like trapped in a little cage, and
Gotcha.
I don't know.
That's cool.
And then the rides look like the figures. So like the girls went on a horse ride, but it looks like a Lego horse, and how it's really cool.
Oh, that's cool.
It was cute.
Kind of a bummer that they closed so early.
Yeah,
That you
yeah.
didn't get out
And
there quick.
actually, Ariel just got on, and thanks for hopping on, babe. And it says, or she said, the Twilight Pass was 50% off. So,
That
I guess they were
seems
about
still super high.
$50 to $80-ish then.
Yeah,
still.
that seems still really high considering they only give you 2 hours. That's crazy. So, well, that's cool.
Yeah.
At least it was fun. I know the girls had a good time. We had
Yeah,
a
they
blast
loved
up there. So,
The worst part about Legoland was the traffic that we hit from Anaheim to, I forget the city it's in, but I think it's in or
Diego,
near
right?
San Diego.
Yeah.
It's a city right outside San Diego. I can't remember the name of it, but yeah, we hit like 2.5 hours of traffic almost, and
Oh, that's California for you.
yeah, and that's the thing is we can have a fun vacation in California
Yeah.
at the places that California has, but California itself sucks.
Oh, it sucks,
It
dude.
sucks.
It sucks. So expensive, and
Yeah.
then
And
it-
It's so busy,
busy
and
everywhere.
weird, and
yeah. I agree.
and the ocean's cold.
But
Not
that
like
ocean day
Hawaii's
was,
ocean.
was fun.
It
I
was
did
fun.
a cruise to the Caribbean during the fall, and I'm like, oh, this is what ocean vacations are supposed to be. It was like gorgeous and beautiful and warm, and yeah. Anyway, cool. Well, let's get to this draft. How about since we're talking vacations anyway,
No, we're good. We can just keep talking about
keep talking about our
Go on.
vacation. It was
Yeah.
a fun time. We had a blast, and I actually really enjoyed being a parent at Disneyland. So
Yeah. We actually, where we stayed was cool. We stay in these houses called, they're Frontierland. They are themed Disney houses.
yeah, we had the
Which
Mickey house.
We had the Mickey house, and last year we had Andy's house, I believe it was called. And they're pretty cool. You know, each room has like a Disney theme to it, like 101 Dalmatians, Tinkerbell, Mickey Mouse, whatever. And they're fun to be in, but
yeah, we had a good time.
yeah,
That's
for
good.
sure.
All right.
All right, yeah, let's do
Yeah,
it.
let's do it. So we're gonna draft. Once the person's chosen that vacation spot, the other person can't have it. Cool. So we'll go from there, and then we'll just say why. And remember, this is kind of random and on the spot for us. So we're gonna do our best. We might forget things. We didn't have time to plan or think about that. That's kind of the joy of the mystery box. So those on the chat, go ahead and drop in your favorite vacation spots, because I'd love to hear them.
Yeah.
And we should
Hurry now.
we should preface this by saying our family is kind of terrible when it comes to vacations, because we find a spot that we like and we just continue to do that vacation forever. Like, we love Bear Lake, and that becomes a regular for us. Bear Lake up in Utah and Garden City, Utah, and we love Bear Lake, and so we do that a lot. And then we like Disneyland, so we do Disneyland a lot. But
we did.
so
as
let's
kids.
so some of these vacations, I guess I'm saying, is we may not have done these vacations. So but they sound really great, or I want to do them. So okay, Jordan, why don't you start off, and I'm playing the game right now, so you keep my keep my attention span working, okay? How about that?
I'll try.
Okay, do my best. Like, if I
Do my best.
do my best.
Will you do my best?
Hey, will you do my best
Matt,
for
I'll
me?
do your best.
Thank you. I'd appreciate
I
that.
got you, dude.
If I guess I'm saying, if I'm not leading the conversation as I usually do, I'm letting you take that today. So,
Okay.
all right, you go first.
Try to lead. Usually I'm backup singer.
Your follower.
I'll go first. Let's see. I am gonna have to start and say Bear Lake. I'll take Bear Lake. I love
For 500, please.
For 500. Now my family loves Bear Lake. We have gone there our whole lives. It's beautiful up there. The water's cold, but warm once you're in it for a minute.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Towards the end of the year, it starts to warm up pretty significantly.
Yeah. No, it's really nostalgic to me, you know, growing up our whole lives going to
Every
it.
summer. There's never been a summer that we haven't gone to.
And it's always fun.
Yeah.
You know, we always have fun up there. But and we'll be up there this summer. You know,
definitely
of
will.
course.
So
Yeah. Matt apparently
actually,
is
yeah,
not
I do.
going to
No,
be.
I have a week up there. I
Yeah,
have a
I
week
was gonna
booked
say,
in
you have a
in
hotel
a
there.
hotel there this year. So my wife will be 9 months pregnant. So she's gonna be just yeah. She's like, I will be a whale on the beach. So
There's not wells in Bear Lake. or
wait till
on the
my wife
beaches
gets
of
there
Bear
9
Lake.
months pregnant. She said it, guys. Calm down. Not me.
They're freaking out right
I
now. They're
know.
freaking
Like
out.
3 people. All right. Good pick.
I got a couple people that have said stuff, so
oh, cool.
I can throw
Yeah,
that
go
out
for
there.
it. Go for it, because that might give me an idea to
got-
draft it.
Ariel's is Big Island, Hawaii.
Ooh, good pick.
Yeah.
Kona side or Hilo side, Ariel?
Yeah. Kona side or Hilo side?
For those of you that don't know, I spent
Kona side? Kona?
Probably Kona.
Yeah, Kona.
Oh, I thought you said Ona.
No, I said Kona.
Oh, okay. Are you sure?
I said Kona.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was just a weak K.
Ona.
That's what it sounded like.
Kaona. Kona side.
Yeah, Kona side. Yeah. Oh, that's beautiful. That's
And then
a great
she
pick.
confirmed with yes, Kona side.
Okay, cool.
So.
Any others on there?
And then we had Nick Foles says Lava Hot Springs, Idaho, which is an awesome vacation spot. Lava Hot Springs is always a fun.
Yeah, that's a good one. We've done
Random
that one.
Yeah.
That one's good.
I when I go to Lava Hot Springs, I really liked floating down the river and stopping in the little they have like the hot pools that kind of drain into the river, and they have like rocks kind of pulled around them so that you can. The water is pretty cold at the beginning of the season. I don't know what it's like towards the end, but it's like really cold, and then you can hop into the hot water to warm yourself up after tubing down some of it.
Yeah,
Because they just have these rocked out like little jacuzzis on the side of the river kind of thing.
yeah, Lava Hot Springs is dope. So that's a good one. I like that pick.
And then we got Mission Beach, San Diego, and Palm Desert, California. Can you guess who put that?
Who that was?
Let's go. Try. Yeah, right. Try.
Was it our father?
This is one of our tens of millions of followers. There's no way.
Was it Fasha?
Wow.
You into Mike? No way. Dad likes to go to San Diego or Palm Springs for vacation. And stop in Vegas on the way and watch a show. Just kidding, Dad.
We're just joking.
Love you.
Those are big vacation spots for my parents, and they love it. And that's awesome.
So
Everybody can have their favorite vacation points, and no judgment.
I will say this. The nice thing about doing vacation spots regularly, regularly is that you kind of get the ins and outs. So you know how to do that spot. You know, like Bear Lake, we know Bear Lake way well. We know when to go, what places to hit, what places are good food, when to get out of the lake, where to go, you know.
Yeah, when to get out of the lake's huge because you can get stuck in hours of freaking boat ramp line with people that do not know how to back up a boat.
You also know when to get off the lake.
Yeah,
like when the weather's bad and stuff.
And then you also know where to chill on the lake that's less trafficy because for some weird reason people like cluster next to places and you're like, I'm going to go away from you all.
And for those listeners that are, because we have some outside of Utah, and we have a few actually outside of the United States.
Yeah. Bear Lake is towards the top. So the, oh my gosh, it's towards the northern side of Utah. And it's partially in Idaho. So it's pretty much half and half.
Yeah. And it's really high up in the mountains, but it's a gorgeous lake. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. Anyway.
It's super blue and beautiful.
In that case, I'm going to pick next, and I'm just going to pick it because I don't want it to go away, it will be Disneyland. I know that it's not anything spectacular. Well, for us, I guess, we go to it pretty... I wouldn't say like super regularly, but lately we've been trying to hit it a lot more. So I just love Disneyland. Yeah. I am a sucker. I think Disneyland is the happiest place on earth. I buy into the crap. I eat the $5 churros all freaking day long. And I love it. And it's expensive, but I really enjoy it. So
I mean, we had fun. So no argument there. I mean, it sucks how busy it is, and
we went one of the busiest times of the year,
and I didn't think it was that crazy. I felt like the lines were pretty similar to the time we went with in a not so busy time of year. So
yeah, but to be fair, when we went on the not so busy times, we were hitting those big rides, and this time we were hitting all the little kid rides, and we really timed the fast passes really well, the Genie Plus passes really well. I also I don't know, again, it goes back to nostalgia. Like, I just get the butterflies every time when I walk into the park, and I'm just so pumped about it. And if you haven't been to Disneyland, it's just the best. We've done an episode on best rides at Disneyland, so you can check that out to know how much we love Disneyland. But I'm a sucker. I buy right into it, you know? I buy right into the to the capitalism. So I like it. I don't care what anyone says.
That's cool, man.
So that's my next pick. So
okay. Let's see. I'm gonna actually take the one Dad just put because I was thinking kind of nature.
Remember,
driven.
It doesn't have to be where we've gone to. These can be
these ones I've gone to.
But getaways too.
Utah national parks. Like, I mean, I don't necessarily need to go to the parks, but the places that you can visit inside of them are freaking amazing. Zion's, Bryce Canyon, Canyonlands.
Yeah.
You know, I would love to go back to. It's been so long since I've been to the Grand Canyon, and I would also like to. I mean, mean, I could keep going on with state parks, so I guess I can't take them all. But like Moab and,
Well, I think you could say.
lots of
I
Red
think you
Rock
can say
plains.
Utah as a vacation spot.
Then Utah for sure. I love Utah.
Yeah, it's.
I
cool
love
over
Utah.
here.
I love the mountains in Utah.
I mean, that's why your girlfriend's moved out here, was because there's so much to do
Yeah.
here. I
Yep.
mean, from skiing to climbing to, it really is an awesome place to
It's
live.
immaculate. You know, I was actually talking to her about this. Like, do you remember people in high school going, like, as soon as I'm, like, grown up and I'm out of here, I'm leaving Utah. Utah sucks. Do you remember
Oh yeah, I was
kids
that
saying
kid.
that?
I was like,
I
I'm gonna
didn't
be in a
ever
band.
say that.
And I would.
I know. I'm just saying.
Like,
I didn't.
I'm in a band. I'm gonna get out of this place.
I mean, that's a little different.
Little
Were you saying
emo
like I just
kid.
want to tour? Or were you
Yeah.
saying like I want to live somewhere else?
no, it was more like I want to tour.
Yeah,
I always
I remember you
pictured
saying
myself
that.
staying here.
Yeah.
like home camp, home
Because
base.
people were always going, I want to move to California. I'm gonna peace out and go to California. And I'm like, I'm good. Like, I want to stay in Utah. I love Utah. I want to go visit other places, but I love Utah.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. That's a sweet
Yeah.
pick. I'm gonna go then. My next one is gonna be England for sure. Is gonna be a pick for me. I actually competed in the World Friendship Games when I was younger. It's kind of like the Junior Olympics for swimming. I was a pretty good swimmer back in the day, and I've been there for that. So I got to go and compete in England and in Holland, and it was awesome. It was such a cool experience. But I really want to go there with Dad. Our father is from England, and so is my mom's side is from England too. Our grandparents are from England.
say.
Yeah, side, do ya? But I would love to go. Like, if I just had money, I'd just pay for a trip where I could go with Dad and Mom, with me and Bria, and just like, I don't know, at some point before Dad dies, I definitely want to go to England and have him show us around. And we have family out there that have come and visited us, and it would just be so nice to get out there. So
Remember Josh and Thomas? And
yeah,
when we were kids, we taught Thomas the silent but deadly
yeah,
parts.
us
And he
terrible
was like-
Americans. are
Yeah,
like,
he
"Silent
could not stop. He loved that saying. So he was like, he's walking around. He's like, oh, silent but deadly.
this little 6-year-old. Mom was so embarrassed. She's like, "Oh my gosh, we're like these hillbillies teaching the proper British boys that have come to visit all about farts."
It was so funny.
Yeah,
So funny.
but yeah, so
But
England.
then they showed us that same. Remember there's a spoon, or there's a blanket, and there's pillows on the bed, but there's no sheets on the bed.
Oh yeah,
I need a sheet on the bed.
They did show us that. She
Well,
told me I want a fork.
So I called
everybody wants a fork.
I called room service and told them I want a sheet on the bed, and they said, "You better not sheet on the bed."
Yeah. Yeah, I guess they were pretty inappropriate too. I remember our grandfather on my dad's side, my dad's stepdad. He was all excited for our British cousins to come and visit because they were going to show us Americans how he was so excited to be like, "Look, this is British boys who are proper and no manners," because our grandpa did not like us because we were pretty wild, crazy guys. But we were crazy, and the first day we get to my grandparents' house in Palm Springs, and they've got this really nice house. It's all decked out, all white. And Thomas, the first thing he does when he walks in, they have a pool because it's Palm Springs, and everybody has a pool. And he's like, "A pool!" And he's like, "A pool!" And he runs
Right
and
through the
books it
screen,
right
huh?
through the screen door, and the screen door just busts out into the. And he was like, because they don't have. I guess maybe they don't have screen doors in England, but and I remember Papa Dan being like, "Whoa, what is going on?" Like so mad, and I remember just being like, "Yeah, like, they're not
Not
as
so
good,
proper after
not
all."
so good as this." Oh crap! Just jumped
That was
off the
dumb.
edge. Okay,
All right.
go to your turn. Your draft. Sorry.
Yeah, I'll jump out into the same, out of the country. I really, really want to go to New Zealand.
Oh, New Zealand, huh?
Yeah, I think New Zealand would be freaking awesome to visit. I heard they had like the world's biggest swing.
And spider.
What? And spider. Yeah.
I guess close to Australia.
That's not Australia, but
I mean, it's close, same continent.
I know. Yeah, I guess that's true. But anyways, I think New Zealand would be cool. And isn't the No, never mind. I'm mixing it up, so I'm gonna wait until I get to that one.
I've never
Anyways.
even heard you talk about New Zealand, so that's interesting to me. Now,
Um,
isn't Lord of the Rings filmed in New Zealand? Right?
Yeah.
So that would
there's
be cool.
Hobbitville there.
That was actually one of my picks would be to stay. You can actually stay at the Shire.
Yeah,
the Hobbit Shire.
I would definitely want to visit that. That's actually what I was wanting
Oh,
to
so
say
that's
as well.
counted.
But I would well, you can take that. That's fine. But
No, it's cool. It's cool. I got others.
New Zealand gets everything in New Zealand. Sorry, dog. Just like you got all of England.
It's countries.
You got all of England.
Okay, I guess that's fair. All right, you got New Zealand. Oh, now this is just gonna become a country bidding war. Okay, cool. Well, I do think New Zealand would be cool, especially because if all the cinematography in Lord of the Rings is just incredible. So I'm sure it's just breathtaking to go to New Zealand. Okay, I'll do my next pick, and I'm gonna go with Ariel on this one. I'm gonna pick Hawaii. I lived there for 2 years.
Ariel picked Hawaii, so you can't pick it.
If she was
I'm
on the
just
podcast, that would be true, but she's not. So
You're gonna do
picking
the Big
Hawaii.
Island then?
No, if I had to pick an island, I'd pick Maui. But yeah, Hawaii. I spent 2 years there on a LDS mission, and I got to go to all of the islands except Kauai, and it was just such a cool place to be.
Well, you can't pick Kauai because I was gonna pick Kauai. You can pick one
Okay,
of the other.
you can have Kauai. But I just loved it. It was just awesome. So Hawaii is just beautiful. They have such good food, such good people, and a lot of great history there in Hawaii. And I'm gonna go with that. So
That's awesome. I'm jealous. I should have said that one sooner.
you can do Kauai.
Kauai. It's mine. Yeah, that's awesome, dude. Sorry. I got
Okay, no, you're all right.
I would have to go with oh man. Now I'm like thinking out of the country now. I don't know. I feel like I would love to visit a bunch of different countries.
Oh crap!
Like Germany.
Germany.
I'd like to go see Germany.
Okay.
I don't know what I'd see in Germany fully, but I know I want to go and see a bunch of different countries, and I think that'd be cool.
Okay.
I don't know what
Just
I want to see in
countries.
Germany. Yeah, I just want to go
Germany.
see. I just want to go see more of the world.
Yeah.
I guess I haven't really thought of it because it's kind of like out of the reach at the time being with kids. Like sometimes, I mean, not out of the reach, but it's a little bit harder to.
Oh yeah, for
visit
sure.
'cause
You
some
don't
of
want to
those
do
places,
you don't want to do Europe when you have kids. Like,
Yeah. So, I mean, not that I couldn't go and whatever.
Yeah, but
mom
it's-
and dad left us behind and went to England when we were kids.
Your girls are almost getting old enough. They are old enough now where you could do that. Now.
Yeah, I just want them
Would
to
be-
appreciate it if I did take them to those places, and I don't think that they'd fully be like, because I'd want to visit like all sorts of landmarks, and I don't know if they'd want more of like the fun vacations like Disneyland, stuff like that,
or the beach. Yeah, no, I get that because like I think with Europe you're doing lots of walking, you're doing lots of sightseeing, and so I don't think you'd want to do that until your kids are at a place where they'd appreciate all the history. So I'll go next then. I'm gonna go the Caribbean. Yeah, I'm taking a bunch of islands. But if I had to pick one, it'd be St. Thomas or St. Martin. I went on a Caribbean vacation.
Ariel said it's because I have a German girlfriend. She is.
Is she
I
German?
should have said that.
Oh, you should have gone. You should. Or, I mean, you guys should go.
We should go. We plan to go. Actually, we've talked about it.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna pick next. I'm picking the Caribbean. I went to the Caribbean for the first time. I went on a Caribbean cruise with my father-in-law and my wife's side of the family, and I got scuba certified, and it was just awesome. And the Caribbean is just the most beautiful waters you could imagine. And I'm just gonna throw in the cruise as part of the vacation because cruises are awesome.
Does that get all cruises then?
Yeah, all cruises. No, you could be like Alaskan cruise or something. I don't know.
I-
But I'm calling Caribbean cruise, 'cause yeah, first of all, food is amazing on cruises. It was so good, and it was so nice just to chill, and it was warm and beautiful, and we got to scuba, and that I get why people get addicted to that. It was really really awesome. I got to see like octopi,
Octopuses.
octopuses. I got to see octopi.
Octopuses.
I actually saw only one singular octopus, but I got to see sharks. I was like 5 feet from a shark.
Sharkses. What else did you see, Matt?
Squids.
Fishies.
It was awesome though, dude. I got to see a crab and a turtles, and it was the bomb. So I'm going with Caribbean cruise, and that's my pick.
Okay, I like it.
Back to you.
Back to you. Cotton.
Back to you, Cotton.
Let's see. Man, I'm all focused on our conversation, and then when it comes back to me, I'm like, wait, I need to think
you gotta
of my
think about
next one.
It's okay. It's kind of on the spot. I mean,
Yeah.
we can start throwing out some other ones if you want. Now we don't technically have to draft. You can just bring
I
it up
guess
as we go.
Yeah,
But
we're not even putting a draft list
Yeah.
down. So we're just saying good vacation
yeah, we're just
spots.
going back and forth.
That
but-
sounds cool. Yeah. Let's see. I really want to go, and my daughters want to go as well. And Ariel wants to plan a trip with us to go to Montana.
Montana.
Glacier Park,
Oh, okay.
Montana. Keely came to me about a year ago, and she's like, "Dad, I want to go to Glacier Park, Montana."
Your oldest daughter.
My oldest daughter, and I was like,
why?
she's like, "It's so beautiful. I've seen pictures and I want to go. I want to go. I want to go."
Really?
And so
That one's
we
not
wanna
even a
plan
hard one to
vacation.
do. We
No,
could-
yeah.
We're so
No, I'm going
close
to.
to Montana. We could do that.
I'm
We could do
we're-
that at any time.
for sure. I just that have you seen pictures of that park?
No,
It's
no, I
freaking
haven't.
gorgeous looking. It looks amazing.
I
And
believe
I
it.
want to go check
One
it
of the
out for
best
sure.
things, I mean, people make fun of Americans for not traveling to Europe much or not traveling, like a lot of Americans don't go to any other countries. It's because we have so much in America. Like, it's kind of, I mean, we're only a couple states away from kind of whatever we want.
There was like somebody, I watched a video of that, about that the other day, actually.
like a British person talking about it, saying like,
Yeah.
this is
they're
why
like,
Americans.
like I don't think you realize like why, because people are all weirded out that Americans don't have passports.
Oh,
Like
yeah,
there's plenty of Americans that have passports. I have a passport, but I've only used my passport once. But they don't, he's like, because they don't need them. They can visit a different country per se just by going a couple states over, because every state is so unique. You know, a lot of states are so unique. Like you go to
Yeah.
like like New Orleans is way different than Utah. Like there's plenty
Louisiana.
of states. Louisiana.
But yeah, the
that-
New Orleans is like the cap.
It was in
Oh,
my
I
head
actually
from
don't know that.
Disneyland. I was just thinking the New Orleans street in Disneyland.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
why
yeah,
I
yeah.
went to that.
Okay. New Orleans is
But-
dope though. Yeah, like when you go there, you can go on the. They have so much stuff to do there. Like there's so many states that have so many things to do, and I think people don't also like for Americans to go to another country unless you're on the edges of the country. Typically, it's going to be really long flights, expensive flights, or extremely long drives. Whereas, like if you're in England, you can just
Mhm.
take a train to France. Like
Yeah.
things like that people just don't. Yeah, I think in Europe people don't realize. So
Ariel said in the Glacier Park they have like rainbow rocks in the lakes there.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's
that
cool.
sounds awesome. We want to go.
Okay, we'll do it. All right, I'll do my next one. So my next pick is going to be, I'm gonna steal one from Jordan.
I missed some of these comments. Dad said, "Ja, das ist wonderful."
So, I do like the idea of Europe, like doing a Europe vacation. Like, if I could, like backpacking Europe would be really fun. I feel like I missed out by not doing that when I was like young and youthful and didn't have back problems and knee problems and children and all that. That would be really cool. I'm just gonna throw out a couple that I really want to do.
Okay, go for it.
I was really jealous of your Disney cruise. That just seems like it was such a blast for you and your girls, and I want to do that when our kids get older. When I have a couple more kids and they get older. And then I never done Disney World. For doing Disneyland a few times in our life, we've never done Disney World, and I would just love to do. I'd love to do Disney World. So,
That's
my
awesome.
wife has done Disney World a lot, and they do it right. They pay the price and go there for a week, and I guess you need that much time to do Disney World. So
Yeah, I mean it's huge. There's, well, I don't know how big.
I mean,
it is
there's
really,
four
but there's
kingdom-
four parks,
there's,
but
like,
I feel like
Magic
there's not as
Kingdom.
many rides in each park as there is in like Disneyland. Disneyland has a
have
lot of
you
rides.
been to Disney World? Did you go on that Disney cruise to Disney World a couple days?
Yeah. So we did the Disney cruise, and then we spent 2 days at 2 different parks in Disney World. We went to Animal Kingdom and Magic Kingdom.
Okay, cool.
And if you do go, you have to go to Animal Kingdom for
Really?
sure. Like
I would think Magic Kingdom would be the way to go. But
Magic
because you've
Kingdom
done
was just like
Disneyland.
Disneyland.
Okay.
Like it wasn't. It was great still.
Yeah.
You know, but I would rather see the other ones because they're more. You know, you can see Disneyland for sure, and there's rides from Disneyland in Animal Kingdom. You know, like that are in both.
Yeah.
But mainly that one's focused on the magic side, the princesses and whatnot. But the Animal Kingdom, especially the new Avatar ride, was freaking the amount.
Oh, was that in Animal Kingdom?
Yeah,
Avatar?
yeah.
Yeah, I heard that
And
area is just.
They
freaking
put
sick.
so much work into the scenery around, like waiting in lines and going up to it. It makes it a lot more pleasant waiting in lines, but they put so much into like the everything around you in that area. It's insane. And then they have a tree that's got all different animals carved into the tree. Like it's so cool. Like just, zebras, giraffes, elephants, monkeys, lions, faces are carved into this tree. And it's so
that's cool.
freaking cool. I have a picture of it. I'll have to show you.
You know what else I want to do when I'm down there in Florida is I want to do Harry Potter World. I'm Potterhead for sure. That'd be the other thing when I'm in England I'd want to do is to go to Hogwarts, which is, I think technically it's Oxford or whatever. What's the big school down there?
Harvard or
No.
no.
Harvard's in.
I
think it's Oxford. I think that's right. I don't know.
I don't know. I didn't go to college. I don't know what colleges
I'm
are
gonna
out
look
there.
it up real quick because I know it is a college. I think where the main hall in Harry Potter was filmed.
Yeah. I've heard like I've always as a kid wanted to go and see like the Great Wall of China.
It's Christ Church of Oxford.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was right.
I've always wanted to visit like the Great Wall of China.
Yeah, dude, that'd be crazy.
I've heard it's just so overpacked. It's not
really, even though there's
great.
like it spans the whole country.
Yeah, I don't know. There's like always tons of people, and in the places you want to visit. I don't know. Like I'd like to go see that, but they say it's nothing really special. I don't know. I haven't experienced it. I've heard it from people that maybe they're just being kind of like too judgmental about it. I don't know. But like it's just kind of been a fantasy of being able to see it as a kid,
Yeah.
Sounds pretty amazing, but
Well,
Yeah.
I think, are there any other ones that you're like, hey, we got to do,
I mean, there's
that you'd want to go, that you're like, these are some bucket lists? I think it'd be really cool to go to like Scotland. I know that's kind of part of
yeah.
England, but I think it'd be really
I mean, Ireland, of course. I'm a ginger. I gotta go to Ireland.
Ireland. Yeah, Scotland, Ireland.
Yeah,
that's
Norway. I want to go to Norway.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think it'd be cool to see the whole Viking scene. I got pretty into that.
that'd be
and I
cool.
love that stuff.
That'd be cool. My wife served her mission for the church in Czech Republic, so in 2020 we had plans to go to England and to go to Czech Republic, and they got canceled because of 2020. So I'd love to do that. I'd love to see like France, Italy would be really cool to go to Italy,
Hmm.
see the food, like, or eat the food there. But like,
I'd like
go
to
and
do,
get,
like-
an Airbnb at like some like little local place and just eat a
I'm-
bunch of food, and I don't know.
I haven't gone to like Costa Rica,
Oh yeah, I've done that. We did
or is it Costa? I'm mixing up.
yeah, Costa Rica.
It's Costa Rica. I said Rico. That's why I was like, wait, that was wrong.
Oh, and then we did Cancun, Mexico was really fun. I did-
Cancun. I'd like to do that. I've never done that.
It's fun. You just kind of stay on the resort. We did a couple cool underwater caves. That was really
Yeah.
fun. And then there's a couple. I'm actually going to DC next week, for a work trip, and DC's really cool.
I actually,
New Orleans was actually really cool too. I went there once.
Yeah,
and that was a blast.
I loved Oregon. Oregon's beautiful.
When did you go
Oregon.
there?
I didn't get to vacation there, but I drove through it when I worked for Mountain Crane.
Oh, and it's just gorgeous.
And it's such a gorgeous state. Like the areas I saw, which were kind of by the bay, it was, you could see the ocean most of the time. Or it was really cool because where we drove, I drove through like where I could see, there's, like fresh river, like a river water. There was lakes, and then you keep driving, there's sand dunes, and then you keep driving, it's like the densest forest, and they have like moss that grows up the trees, and it just looks so beautiful.
Yeah.
I love that. So I would like to visit more of the, wild life side of
The nature.
the
side.
nature. Thanks you. Nature side of Oregon.
I'll say this too. I know we kind of already talked about it, but we really are kind of lucky to be in Utah because we get to see so much of that stuff here that it doesn't feel like we ever have to go far to to see it. I remember,
the only thing we don't have here is the ocean, really.
yeah, and we've got some super bomb lakes too, though. I remember when I went to Hawaii for 2 years. When I came back, I remember just being in awe of the mountains. Like I'd forgotten.
Oh, you
How-
miss them so much
yeah.
when you're away from.
And how
But-
big they are. Like the mountains are they're just insane,
Yeah.
Like they're way bigger than you.
I lived in North Dakota for a little bit.
Yeah.
And that state is so boring.
Yeah.
Ugly.
I
Actually,
lived
you
in
know what? There is
Arizona.
some beautiful scenery out there. There's some cool lakes. There's a cool golf course I'd like to golf. It's like so it's all flat. So they don't have
Right.
mountains out there, right? But it's all flat, but they have this golf course that's in these mountains that kind of go underground, and they're like inverted mountains. You know what I mean? Like it looks valleys. Yeah, sorry. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah. No, you're fine. I
Well,
like.
but
I
it
like
looks
the
like a
name
canyon.
Inverted
It looks like a canyon.
I like the name Inverted Valley or
I like that
Inverted
too,
Mountain
yeah.
better.
Valley, yeah.
Inverted Mountain.
Inverted
innie.
mountain.
Like an innie and an outie. You got an innie mountain.
So dumb sometimes. Why am I me?
No. It's funny,
That
dude.
was good. But it throughout the inverted mountains.
The valleys.
No, the inverted mountains. We
Right.
just said you like that, so we're
The
gonna go
innie
with it.
mountains.
The innies. They have a golf course through it, and it's like red rock going up the sides of it. It's pretty cool, but you can't see it when you're driving down the highway. It's just off the side of the highway, and you can't tell because it's all flat. But when you go inside there, it's like big canyon walls. It's really cool looking.
That is cool.
Yeah,
That's
but
cool.
so
Um,
there is some beautiful stuff out in North Dakota, but it is such a. I just got a bad taste in my mouth with it. So
Yeah, it sucked. It was a bad time in your life too. It's rough. All right, guys. Well, thanks for hanging out and talking some vacation spots with us. Next week, we'll actually be taking a break because I will be in DC, so it's vacation season for us, / work season. Following that, 2 weeks from today, we'll be ranking our top 10 Jim Carrey movies. So, over the next 2 weeks, we'll be binging some Jim Carrey. So if you want to, I don't know, play along with us and get on live at 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time and tell us your top 10, go binge them. Go check them out. And Jordan, do you have anything else you'd like to say? Anything in the chat before we close it out?
Dad said Scotland is amazing. Spent many of summer holidays there.
Holiday.
Edinburgh and the Highlands. Shout out for South Dakota, very pretty state, and Black Hills are incredible. And then Ariel said North Dakota is rolling hills and freezing rain. Yeah, that is true. It is so cold out there.
You know what else kind of sucked is I lived in Arizona. I went to school in Arizona, and I went mostly in the summer, and the winter, sure, it's nice in the winter, but it's like 3 months that it's nice and cool, and the rest of the time it's like freaking awful.
Yeah.
And
yeah, the summer, there's a couple summer months that are I mean, we got to kind of play at a little lake a little bit, but the water was still too cold whenever we were there. So it's like
where?
Whenever we were there at this, I don't know what the lake was, but
Lake Havasu?
I don't know. It was
Lake Mead?
it was a tiny lake. It was small. But there was really good fishing in it. You could fish for like tiger muskies and catch them like crazy. It was fun.
Anyway, thanks everybody for tuning in, those that did, and we'll see you in 2 weeks. And we appreciate everybody that hopped on the chat.
And right before we got on, it says Ken Van Horn hopped on and said, "What's up, guys?" and Mike.
Oh,
so that's cool that he hopped on real quick. Sorry you caught us towards the end. I don't know if you've been on the whole time or not, but if you're just talking, but thanks for joining. And thanks for the chat and talking on there. We always love that.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
And if you have any other ideas for us, just a reminder, you can email us at superdaviesbros@gmail.com. And give us some feedback and give us some ideas for some future topics that you guys would like to cover with us. Or again, if you guys want to come on and join us. So we'd love that.
Jordan, I just realized I didn't hit record.
Crap.
I'm going to have to download it.
Oh, no. Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
From the web.
Okay.
All right. Well, thanks, guys. We'll see you all in 2 weeks.
Quick disclosure, we are going to not have the professional recording as professionally recorded.
Well, they'll know that now at the end.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
All right.
See ya.